Good day, children. Today, let's do the next topic of our grammar textbook. In the previous class, you learned different types of nouns, right? Hope you all remember that. Can you just recall how many types of nouns we have learned? Yes, 4 types we learned, right? One is common noun, proper noun, abstract noun, collective noun. And other than that, we also learned countable and uncountable noun, right? So today, let's learn about nouns gender. What do you mean by gender? Yeah, the gender tells us whether the noun is male or female. Now, as per nouns gender, we have 4 categories. Nouns gender is divided into 4 categories. One is masculine gender, second one feminine gender, third common gender, and fourth is neuter gender. Now let's see what is masculine gender. When a noun refers to a male category, or if a noun refers to a male category, if a noun is a male version, then we call it as masculine gender. In your textbook, the definition is given as a noun that refers to a male is said to be of the masculine gender. If a noun is referring to a male version, then we call it as masculine gender. For example, man. Man is a male version, right? So we call it as masculine gender. Man is said to be as masculine gender. Boy, male version. So it is said to be masculine gender. Lion. Lion is a male version, right? So that is also referred to be as masculine gender. King. King also is masculine gender because it refers to the male version of noun, right? Now let's see what is feminine gender. Feminine gender is a feminine gender refers to the female noun, female version of noun. If it is a female category, we call it as feminine gender. As per the definition, a noun that refers to a female is said to be the feminine gender. So if a noun is a female version or female category, we call it as feminine gender. The gender is said to be as feminine gender. Example, girl. Girl is a female version, right? So we call it as feminine gender. We say the gender is feminine. Woman, female version. So we call it as feminine gender. Lioness. In the previous slide we saw lion is said to be as masculine gender, and what do we call for a female version of lion? Lioness. Then queen. Queen also refers to a feminine gender because it is a female category. So this is what you mean by masculine and feminine gender. Now the third type of gender, which is common gender. Common gender can be both male or female. We will not, in masculine gender, we call only about the category that comes under male gender, and for feminine we refer to the category only which comes under female. Now here it can be both male or female. So a noun that refers to either a male or female is said to be of common gender. Can you give me some examples examples of nouns that will fall under both male and female, or both male or female? Yes, student. Student can be a girl as well as boy, isn't it? We don't have any other specific name for a girl student or a boy student. We commonly address it as student, right? Address them as student. Now here, friend. Friend is also a common gender. They can be both, a friend can be both male or female. Child. Here also we are not mentioning the whether it is male or a female. We don't have any specific names, gender or specific names for that. So a child is also said to be as common gender because it refers to both male and female. Engineer. What are the examples we can give? Yes, teacher, doctor. All those nouns will come under common gender, which refers to both male and female. Now let's see, what do you mean by neuter gender? Neuter gender refers to all non-living things, all objects which does not have a male or a female gender. Such things are referred to as neuter gender. For example, desk. Desk, we cannot say it whether it is male or female, right? Table, chair, book, pencil, box. All these are non-living things which does not have or which do not have male or a female category. So such kind of things, for such kind of things we give, we refer to neuter gender. A noun that refers to non-living thing is said to be of the neuter gender. Example, table, chair, book. Now we need to know how can we write a masculine gender into a feminine form. So there are some things that we have to keep in mind before changing into feminine form, because for you in your question paper you'll be given a masculine gender and will be asked to write it in a feminine form. So for that you need to know how can we write it in feminine form, what are the rules that we have to keep in mind before changing into feminine form. Now the first thing is, for some nouns, when we add ESS to the masculine form, we can change it into feminine form. For example, author. Author is a noun, right? So author means a male person, right? It is a male category. So when we change it into feminine form, we can change it by adding ESS to the word. Now certain words can be written in feminine form by adding ESS, where we don't have anything else to check or anything else to keep in mind. Such words are author, authoress, poet, poetess, count, countess. In all these words we are not changing anything else. We are just adding ESS to change it into feminine form. But for some nouns we have to alter the spelling before changing into feminine form. Though we add ESS, the spelling will also change when we change it into feminine form. For example, actor. Now to change it into feminine form, what comes to your mind first is actor can be actress. But when you write the spelling, you have to keep in mind that there is a slight difference in the spelling. We cannot write it like this, ACTORESS. That is a wrong spelling. Instead, we alter the spelling and write it as ACTRESS. So the spelling is ACTRESS of actress, not this one. So this you have to keep in mind. For certain words, it's not always that we can change it into feminine form by adding ESS. We have to have a look at the spelling as well for some nouns. Other examples are hunter. Hunter is masculine form and huntress is the feminine form, where you change the spelling here. Here it is TER, right? So when you change into feminine form by adding ESS, here you alter the spelling by omitting E here. The E here is getting omitted. Here we have E, right? But when we change it into feminine form, we are omitting that E and just writing TRESS. Other word is governor. For governor also, when you change it into a feminine form, you have to keep in mind the spelling. The spelling is GOVERNESS. Other examples are given in your textbook. You have to go through with children. Some of the examples I'll read out. Emperor, empress. For emperor, here O is omitted, OR is omitted, and then you have written in, and it should be written in EMPRESS form. Okay. Headmaster, headmistress. Hunter, huntress, which I have already referred. Tiger, tigress. Waiter, waitress. Instructor, instructress. So you have to keep in mind how you have to spell it when you change it into feminine form. And then the other category is when you change it into feminine form, we cannot write it by adding ESS. Instead, the word itself is entirely different from the masculine form. Such words are husband, wife, nephew, niece, bull, cow, monk, nun. Here the feminine form is entirely different from the masculine form of word. So these words also you have to learn, children. Page number 30. Please go through all the words. You have to learn it thoroughly because you will be asked to write the feminine form of a masculine gender or a masculine form of a feminine gender. You will be given one gender and you will be asked to write the opposite of it, opposite gender of it. Okay, so that you have to keep in mind. Please learn all the words masculine and feminine, and you may also be asked to identify the gender. You will be given a sentence. For example, the boy came first in class. In this sentence, sometimes you may get a question to identify the noun and state its gender. In this question, you will be asked to identify the gender. So at that time, what you have to do first, you have to identify the noun. The noun is boy. What is the other noun that you have in this sentence? Class. Now here you have to state what kind of gender it is. Boy will come under which gender, children? Yes, masculine gender. So you have to mention boy as masculine gender. Then class. Class will come under which category? Is it a male version? No. Is it a female version? No. Is it a common which can be both male or female? No. It's a non-living thing, right? So non-living things will come under which category? Neuter gender. Exactly. So class will come under neuter gender. So this is the other type of question that you can expect for the exam. So hope you have understood the topic. It's very simple. Before I stop, let's have a recap of what we have learned. There are 4 types of gender, nouns gender. One is masculine, feminine, common and neuter. Masculine gender will refer to a male noun, whereas feminine gender refer to a female noun, and common gender means it can be both male or female. Then the last one is neuter gender, in which we refer non-living things. Okay, hope you have understood this topic, children. Thank you.